All right. One more batch of articles before we get on the game. I got some unfortunate news for NBA 2K fans. The NBA and 2K announced a multi-year partnership through a new company, NBA Take-Two Media. You thought that they were done robbing you? Nigga, they about to rob you some more. If you were hoping for an alternative to NBA 2K series where it comes to yearly basketball sims, that won't be happening anytime soon, as the NBA and 2K have just announced a multi-year partnership that not only extends the license, but also establishes a new company too. The agreement is between the NBA and 2K's parent company, Take-Two Interactive, with the new company called NBA Take-Two Media. Based on a press release, 2K is gearing up for an even bigger NBA presence, as it even mentions live events and programming as part of the deal. The announcement was made on the official NBA PR website, which mentions that in addition to the new multi-year global partnership expansion, 2K has also reached an agreement in principle to extend its long-standing relationship with the NBA G League and USA Basketball. This confirms that 2K will continue to pump out NBA video game experiences. Yo, shout out to Lennon's Barber with the sub. Appreciate it. When it comes to the new company formed, NBA Take-Two Media will be a modern entertainment entity that aims to bring fans and players through competitive gaming, social-first content, original programming, and live events. Expect NBA Take-Two Media to produce stories and experiences across gaming, travel, music, fashion, food, and more in partnership with tastemaker, athletes, creators, fans, blah, 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 blah. Now, if I'm reading this correctly, this does not mean 2K has the exclusive license to produce NBA games, so it's not a red flag. What I will say is, I think this is a yellow flag. Because what this article does prove is Take-Two Interactive, aka 2K Games, is growing closer with the NBA. If these two formed a media company together this year, who's to say next year, if things are going well, they could get an exclusive license from the NBA. And if that happens, nigga. So it feels like, you know, when you in that talking stage with somebody, it feel like NBA and 2K in that talking stage, man. And all I can pray to God is that it doesn't become a full-blown marriage, because if it does, NBA Live is never coming back, or any type of fucking competition. And here on the basketball side of video game fans, we are hoping that NBA Live or some other basketball sim will come back like the Avatar after being gone for 100 years, thaw out the ice, and beat the Fire Nation's ass, aka NBA 2K. You've been warned. Remember, you heard it here first. Take it with a grain of salt, but like I said, this is a yellow flag in my opinion. I don't give a fuck about none of this programming. I just thought this was an interesting article to share because it looks like their relationship is getting stronger. We're gonna keep an eye on this relationship. The same thing happened to Madden. Is that how it started? I don't remember because I was a kid. I feel like I thought they just announced the exclusivity. Like they just went head for it. It was? Oh my Lord, we're inching towards it. I feel like if at any point 2K comes out and announces an exclusive license deal with the NBA, that probably would make me quit playing 2K like altogether. Like there's just no hope. Like I'm good, guys. And fuck Ronnie too. Other news. United Kingdom. Home to people who have health insurance but don't use it because all y'all teeth crooked, y'all musty, ashy, you can't cook. But y'all love to talk about Americans. Always got our names in your fucking mouth. Birmingham, Tottenham, Manchester, come to the front. The UK, the entire UK is on fucking fraud watch. The worst game of 2025 was released. It's called Mind's Eye, although if you ask Siggy, it's the best game of the year. Game's full of bugs, glitches, people falling through the map, NPCs going crazy, the game crashing, frame rates dropping. The game itself is just fucking boring. It's literally an objectively bad game. And one of the times where I'm A-okay with the internet dunking on them because they had the nerve to sit up there and advertise this as a game made by former Rockstar devs. Ladies and gentlemen, we know why they are former Rockstar devs. Let me hit that for them. But beans and toast, crooked toothed ass niggas, come back to the front. You musty fucks. Not only do you have bad taste in food and seasoning, you have bad taste in games. Because according to this article, Mind's Eye creeps into the top of the United Kingdom sales charts. Spud Bros, what's going on? We're halfway through 2025, but we already have one of the year's biggest flops. Mind's Eye, which is developed by one of the former lead developers at GTA's franchise, is one of the worst reviewed games of the year. My coworker told me he tried Mind's Eye and I almost cussed him out. They'll try a game like that and then just dismiss like Expedition 33. Like I seen a video on my TikTok, dude was like, yo man, I got Game Pass. I just tried this game, Expedition 33. It's weird. It's weird. I never played a game like one of these games before. This shit is weird, but it's cool. I'm just thinking, I'm like, why? You gotta change your vocabulary. Why is it weird? It's just different to you. But like he was talking like turn-based games or something new. Like it was like, bro, I could just tell you played 2K. Like, you know, he liked it, so I'm gonna let him slide. But like, it's not fucking weird. You just have a chicken nugget palate. You're on a detox. We already had the inkling that the game would be bad, but its launch highlights just how broken the game is. Content creators were told at the last second they were unable to stream the game like they were promised. The AI is a complete mess. The game constantly crashes, and there's so many bugs that it might as well be the epicenter of...
There's only one ideology I resubscribe to.
Shout out to Rhodey with the sub. Will be the epicenter of a cicada outbreak like I've been experiencing here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Fuck Ohio. It's not the only game that was a disaster at launch. Man, let's get to the sales. As reported by Push Square, despite all the odds, Mind's Eye is one of the best-selling video games in the UK, coming in at 4th. Top 5 in the UK. Y'all breath stink. There are over 80 nations that have an Independence Day from y'all. Y'all are colonizers. Head lice, crooked teeth. You can't cook, you can't season, you eat mash and pie for breakfast. Y'all lost the war 1776, nigga. No taxation without representation, nigga. And now y'all buying Mind's Eye? I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for James Bond, you niggas would be cooked. I will never not slander the fucking UK. And then they'll be like, oh, you Americans, you're so fucking fat. Yeah, our pockets are fat too. If you look it up, Britain is one of the most miserable countries in the world, you fucking losers. I don't want to hear that shit. We fat because we comfortable, nigga. Shout out to the road bands and them, bruh. But anyways, I just wanted to get a UK L. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what's going on over there with the Dizzy Rascal and the Stormzy, with the fucking Central C. I want to hear nothing for you niggas, bruh. Biggest rapper to come out of the UK is fucking Central C. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all let him fucking co-op y'all culture. Anyways, other bad news, Rematch launching without crossplay. And it's disappointing many players. That's right, the soccer game everybody was looking forward to. Fast-paced online soccer game Rematch is launching without crossplay. This was confirmed online just a few hours before the game launched on console and PC. Developer Slowclap says adding crossplay is a top priority, but many players are still disappointed at the news. Rematch is a new spin-off of the video game. Online, who cares? We know what it is. People were gassing this game up. Early in the morning on June 16th, just hours before Rematch paid early access period kicked off, Slowclap confirmed that the online soccer game won't support crossplay at launch and didn't give a timeline on when it would arrive. Crossplay between Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox won't be available at launch, but it's one of our top priorities for upcoming updates. We'll share an ETA as soon as possible. So if you were interested in the game, but your friends play on Xbox and you got PC, just know you're not going to be able to play. I would recommend waiting. If crossplay is a deal breaker for you, I think it's important to share this news because I think crossplay is big for multiplayer games. What's the benefit of dropping a multiplayer game without crossplay? Or I think the better question is, what's the benefit of dropping it when you advertised it was going to be a big feature, but then it's not there at launch? Like if day one they were like, we're not doing crossplay, y'all knew that, you couldn't get mad. But like, I know since they announced this game, oh, it's going to be multiplayer action crossplay, the game comes out, and the day the game comes out, they announce there's no crossplay. I'm not going to lie. From a PR standpoint, that's a little... That being said, The PR team did reach out to me. They sent me some codes. I don't know if you're still in the chat, Ethos. I got codes for everybody in the podcast. So I'm sure we'll talk about this game on the podcast. When? I don't know, because this game is not a priority for me. And then doesn't have crossplay, but I'll probably stream it at least once and try it out. It's on my parlay. Yeah, they sent me 4 codes, so we could try it out at some point. We'll see. What's this? You said OKC, they win? Damn. 3-2. Pacers need to step it up, bro. Is it coming to Game Pass as well? I don't know. It doesn't have crossplay, it doesn't have voice chat, and it doesn't have duos. Like, what's the entire fuck? Yeah, no voice chat is crazy too. Holly had 4 points. Yeah, you gotta step it up, bro. I said I feel like this was the most important game. Now I gotta kind of get an edge to the Thunder. I'm not gonna rule the Pacers out, because one thing they've proven is they got that dog in them, but you cannot be the star of the team and have 4 points. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna definitely check the highlights later before I go to bed. Elden Ring Night Reign's new boss fights uncovered by modders. From Software has promised the enhanced versions of the Night Lord boss fights are coming to Elden Ring Night Reign, but a fan has not only found evidence of the content already being in the game, but he's restored it using mods. Elden Ring Night Reign is set to release a ton of post-launch support, with a duos expedition mode planned for further down the line. From Software confirmed that the Night Lords would be enhanced in an update set to launch at the end of June, but didn't specify precisely what they meant. It turns out that enhanced Night Lord boss fights might have been planned for launch, but were pushed back so that Elden Ring Night Reign could make its deadline. As reported by Rock Paper Shotguns, a modder named Terramag has discovered unfinished, stronger versions of the fights and was able to restore them on Nexus mods. I thought it was new content. So this is just variations of the current bosses. I don't care about this shit. It's already on Nexus mods. Oh, it got removed. I mean, you did release content that wasn't supposed to be there. The good thing is all the DLC is supposed to be free, so it's whatever. Wait, Rematch doesn't have voice chat? That's what the chat is saying. I can't confirm. I don't know. I could ask. Let's see. Does Rematch have... Boom, boom. Yes, Rematch does have voice chat function, actually, specifically through integration with voice mod. According, what's voice mod? That's not voice chat. It does. Voice mod is what I use. What the fuck does that mean? It does. Someone lied. They saying y'all lying, chat. It had it normally. According to this, it does. I never heard of that though. Using voice mod though. Why y'all saying it doesn't? They saying it does. It's just no crossplay. It's just no crossplay. Let's not spread no information. Misinformation, chat. Yeah, act like y'all use game chat anyway. I would talk shit. Sauce a nigga up and talk shit. Not through voice mod either. It said it's lying. Yeah. As long as it got it. How to say, oh, there it is right there. How to enable and disable voice chat. There's a video about it. Literally a video about it. You lied, man. You fucking lied. Yeah, if you don't know how to do it, look up Tech Academy. He tells you how to enable it. I wasn't talking about Rematch. I was talking about Elden Ring. Ah, yeah, you gotta specify that. Somebody else, to be fair though, because I'm talking to the YouTube chat right now. Somebody in the Twitch chat also said that it didn't have voice chat. Motherfuckers is just lying across the board. Not lying, but just niggas don't know. I don't know. Next, 2025's Summer Games Fest is its biggest to date, with viewer numbers up 89% from last year's show. That's pretty self-explanatory. This is the biggest Summer Games Fest press conference ever, meaning millions upon millions of people watched. And that also means millions upon millions of you niggas are still gonna play Fortnite. I'm curious to see what the game sales are going to look like at the end of the year, because if almost 90% more people watch the Summer Games Fest, you are actively aware of what's coming out and you still didn't buy nothing, you are a fucking fraud. Get a new hobby. I don't understand why y'all are paying attention to any stream or YouTube video. You're not going to buy the game. Get your ass back in Tomato Town. You said, but there aren't any games? Cap. That shit cap as fuck. New Xbox handheld release date and price leaks, but it won't be cheap. At the recent Xbox showcase, Microsoft shut down rumors once and for all as the company officially announced its Xbox handheld, which is called the ROG Xbox LIX. If you're thinking about buying it, you might want to make sure you have enough coin tucked away, as it won't be cheap. The latest rumor about its price also mentions that pre-orders will begin in August. So take it with a grain of salt. This is a rumor. The latest rumor comes from Reliable Extra Ones, who posted a new video about the upcoming Xbox handheld's price point, at least in Europe. According to the leaker, pre-orders will begin in August, and the price as follows. For the ROG Ally White, it'll be 600 euros, and then it'll be 900 euros for the Black Edition. In addition to pricing applied, this means the White will be priced at $599 in the US, while the Ally X will be a whopping $899. If we're doing a direct conversion, the Ally White will be priced at $649, and the Ally X is a staggering $971. I said I was interested in this chat, but if this turns out to be true, I am no longer interested. Too rich for my blood. No, thank you. You might as well just build a PC $1,000, because $971 rounds up to $1,000 if you add fucking tax. You gotta get games and shit. Nigga, you lost your fucking mind, dude. That's what makes the Steam Deck so cool. It's only $400. Like, it's at a right price point. What did you expect? I expect them to compete with the fucking Steam Deck, bruh. Too rich for my blood. I'm broke. I can't afford that shit. Fuck no. But keep in mind, it is a rumor. It hasn't even confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. We're going in the sub box. We're going deep into the sub box. Let me switch my account. Any videos I should be aware of before we get on the game? Well, we get on the game. Well, we get on the game. Did you hear about the CEO of Sony claims he's not worried about competing with Nintendo? I did. He said that it's because it's two different audiences. I understood where he was coming from, but if you only read the headline, which he's not wrong, they're different demos. Niggas who wear Luigi hats are not the same people who play God of War. Do the worlds intertwine sometimes? Yes, because I do both, right? But like, most people who play Call of Duty aren't necessarily playing Luigi's Mansion. Like, he's not wrong. Invincible Versus just dropped a character trailer. The main character, first character's up. Let me see if I can find it. You hungry, dude? Hellbreak early access trailer. I saw they announced Ichigo as the first. You lost me at Bleach. Does he have a website where they used to buy physical comics? eBay. You want to go to eBay because well, here I use this I use gocollect.com for market value. So I was looking at, this is Luke Cage Heroes for Hire #1. So like I use gocollect.com so you can look at fair market value. A 9.6 is going for 3,000, which means a 9.8 is probably going for 5 or more. That means the average price is probably going to be around here because they're not going to be as good copies. But keep in mind, this is for what's graded, so you can get an idea so you're not like overpaying. So I'll go to gocollect.com and see what the fair market value is, and then you go on eBay and see if you can find something in that range. They do this for Pokemon cards, like everything. Yeah, you can do Pokemon trading cards. It's not just for comic books, it's literally for everything. I have this saved on my phone homepage, so you can look up Pokemon cards, video games, all that shit, magazines. And then I'll go on eBay and just try to find something in that range. You're not gonna always find it exactly on what's but just make sure it's to help you so you don't get ripped off, you know. You said a link, but right here. I want the Luke Cage where he beat up Dr. Doom. That's on my list of yeah, I'm gonna get that one too. That's on my list of things to get it. It's 200. It's 200 graded. It's only like 20, 30 ungraded. I found it on eBay. Maximum obesity. If you're, like I said, get your comics ungraded. Just look at the pictures and make sure it's good quality.
Shadow having a BBC.
Yeah, just go to the Pokemon section. It'll tell you what shit is worth. For 20. Yeah, like let me see. eBay.com. Let's see. Let's see. Heroes for Hire. Dr. Doom. I don't know what issue it is, but hopefully it comes up. Yeah, like here's one for 39. Here's one for 26. Like when it's ungraded, it only goes up in price when you get it graded. But I mean, just look at the pictures. They got a section for MTG. What the fuck is MTG? Like this one looks pretty good quality. Like the little edges are a little, and like when you deal with these older comic books, the edges are gonna be, as long as it ain't completely fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, this is a decent quality one right here.
Thanks for knuckle.
You gotta zoom in. You gotta zoom in. This one's only 26. Yeah, don't be like I made up my mind. I'm not buying nothing graded, bro. I'm just doing my research and trying to find high quality shit. And then what you do, you buy this for 26, and then if you want to get it graded, if it's good enough quality, you send it in, you get it graded, it shoots it up to 200. That's what you want to do. Then you make it more money. Come on, Chad. I'm trying to talk to you. Magic the Gathering on eBay or Go Collect. I don't know. I don't know that nerd shit, nigga. Go collect.com. But yeah, eBay's where it at if you want to buy used shit. Just make sure you're looking at the pictures. And if they ain't got no pictures, look at the reviews. Don't trust that shit. Let's see. MTG. Magic the Gathering. Yeah, it looks like they got it. Or what are these? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, these are comic books. Hold up. Key issues, Pokemon cards, video. Oh no, I don't think they have it. Nah, I don't think they have it.
Why do people read
Just for comic books.
to the idea of sharing having a BBC? Only Sonic
Oh,
wins
there
that type
it
of
was.
power.
There was what? It's right there. It says MTG cards right there. What's right there? What are y'all looking at? Copy cover. Was it in the drop down menu where you were at the top? Oh, my dumbass. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it takes you straight to. That's what's cool about this website too. It'll take you to eBay too, so that you can find listings and stuff like that. So you make sure, if you want to make sure you're not overpaying for shit, this is a really good website. Know the site, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? This right here, Magic the Gathering MTG. I don't see nothing right here. Oh, they do have it. Yeah, so you can, I guess, it's a little weird the way they set it up. You can find gradings right here. So you can get your cards graded. You can see what the value is if you ever want to search for shit. I literally have this website saved on my homepage on my phone. Because you could do that with Safari for those unaware, on iPhones at least. And then if I'm out and about, like you're like crate diving, like looking for books, then you could just pull it up and see what it's worth. Real nerd shit. So you don't, because I'm not gonna lie, these motherfuckers will rip you off if you don't know. So make sure you know. How does the grading work? I don't know how it works for cards. I would imagine it's similar to comic books, but comic books, it's the quality of the book. Like if there no spine bends, no rips, make sure it's not discolored, like the edges aren't fucked up. If the book is in good quality, you'll get a high grade. You just from looking at it, you'll be able to tell. But eBay's a great place for tables and stuff, but don't buy used furniture. Oh, I wouldn't buy no furniture off that. Everything's a science. You could watch YouTube videos though. I watch YouTube videos on like grading and how it works. So I mean, if you collect Pokemon or Magic or something, like, you know, you send it into CGC. That's the big one. But back to this shit. That's enough of that nerd shit. Hopefully I help some of y'all save money, because my man was talking about paying $200 for that Heroes for Hire. Like, nah, bro. I just showed you a $20 one. And then if you want a tip for eBay, I shouldn't be giving y'all the science, but I fuck with y'all, so I'm gonna give y'all the science. I found this out the hard way. There are two ways to pay for something on eBay. If they have a buy option and it's a price that you like, just buy it. But half the time they do auctions, bidding. If it's an auction, set an alarm. Like, let's say the auction ends in 3 days. Set an alarm for when, like 5 minutes before the auction ends. Then open up your phone and at the very last minute, place a bid so nobody can outbid you. Now, why do I know this? Because there was a Japanese pressing for Michael Jackson's Bad that I wanted off of eBay. It was $20, great price, mint condition, egg, worth a lot of money. I placed a bid for it. The nigga sniped me in the last 30 seconds. I be doing that. So if you never used eBay before, you gotta snipe shit, bruh. Put it on your watch list and wait till the last minute to buy it so they can't take it from you. Because if somebody sees you bid $40, all I gotta do is bid 41. And then you're in a bidding war. Don't get in a bidding war. Snipe that shit, bruh. I just did that 10 minutes ago. I'm trying to put y'all on, chat. I'm trying to put y'all on. Is it TBH a hustler for real? I shouldn't even be showing you this shit, but I'm gonna give it to you for the free. Cause he was about to pay $200 for that book. Don't overpay for that shit. Remind me of when Ethos did that. Sometimes they don't pay for it and it goes to you. Fuck that. I don't lead it the chance. If I want it, I'll fucking want it. You said don't reveal the tech. Oh no, I was saying Luke Cage slid on Dr. Doom because Dr. Doom owed him 200. Oh, but that book actually does cost 200. That's funny. That's fucking funny. There's a cover of him, fighting him or whatever. Laugh my ass off. I got a $300 anime waifu card. Doing that ruined that man's entire year. Now you giving free game. You helping me get guaranteed auctions. Type shit. Like literally, there's a book I bought yesterday. Nobody had bid for it, but it tells you how many people are watching. 4 people were watching that book. So it was over in 24 hours. So I set an alarm for like 5 minutes before and I got it. I was like, anyways, all right, let me get back in here and look. It'll tell you on eBay on the page what time it exactly ends. I know you already went through the comics, but have you seen the new Mr. Terrific? Yeah, I got it. It was fire. I read it. #1. I'm looking forward to the next chapters. It's fire. Cop that Mr. Terrific #1 since he gonna be in the Superman movie. He about to go mainstream. Real bidders bid at 2 seconds. Well, you got to put in, like, the thing is, you also, I say wait till the last minute, 30 seconds tops, because you have to enter your, at least with me, I always got to enter my damn info to pay. I'm not seeing any interesting trailers. But you said there was somebody said there was a new Invincible trailer, right? Even Krypton the dog getting his own comic. Yeah, Crypto's getting his own comic this week. I'm getting that. Invincible versus is this the trailer? James Gunn gave an update on the DCU Batman character is his biggest issue right now. Actively working with the writer to finish the script. Won't be a funny, campy Batman. I would hope not. Thinks Wonder Woman has been easier to adapt because every single Batman story has been told across media. Still called the Brave and the Bold. Also, I mean, Batman that came out in 2022, I mean, that shit was peak. It's going to be hard to top that. That's really the issue. Laugh Mouse, I still got the tech. Oh, is this a clip of you doing it?
But after that shit, we're like,
Wait. Is this that auction website? Yeah, Whatnot. I was thinking about going on there and looking for comic books. You be on Whatnot? Let me find out.
Refocus. We must refocus.
hello.
This is from 3 years ago.
Oh.
I'm not trying to get into an active bid with people on that fucking internet.
Might not be this one.
Pandemic days.
Oh, God.
They definitely praying for my download. They gonna up me to 150. They gonna make me work for this. If this isn't it, they're gonna make me work for it.
You pay 150 for this shit?
If I lose it all.
What a weeb.
Oh.
Yes! I'm a legend!
Hey,
I'm a legend!
congrats.
Clip that shit! Clip it!
You pay 60 for the waifu card. The chat. Did anybody in the chat get mad? Due to the toy convention try to sell me Miles' first appearance for $550. Yeah, he was trying to get you. I ain't gonna hold you. I have that. You know what's funny, Beans? I showed it off on stream. It's Ultimate Fallout issue number 4, I believe. I have that comic book. Miles Morales' first appearance. I got that shit for $20, nigga. He tried to sell. Yeah, they will try to get you for $500. Unless it was a 9.8, it was graded, then it actually is worth that. But I got an ungraded, real high quality copy for $20. Don't be like, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of the comic book community is not fucking with graded copies. Unless it's like an old book, you really shouldn't be fucking with like them graded like that. People be trying to rip people off with that shit. I thought y'all said it was a new Invincible versus trailer. Dog just scared my girl. Can I send you some PS4 slander? Is it the one I already seen? You can send it. Somebody said it was a new Invincible trailer. No, there's not. This is stuff we already seen. I'm not seeing nothing else. I don't care about Fatal Fury. PS4 slander. Yeah, I already showed. This is the one with the pipe. I showed it earlier. Get y'all life together. It's new to them. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah, that shit from last week. All right. If it's nothing, because I literally don't see nothing. They said it was a character trailer. Yeah, which character is not showing up? They showed a new Fortnite event. Fuck no. Fuck no. Is that the link?
I'm stronger than you.
When does this come out? Oh, it is new. Okay, appreciate it.
Ula, always have been.
You know what's funny? I put it on the list of books to get eventually. First appearance of that's Bulletproof, and then first appearance of Black Samson, and then Nightwing. I'm gonna get all those books for Invincible. All the black characters.
Incoming! Here you go!
This looks so clunky. I don't agree. It looks like Killer Instinct to me. Did you play Killer Instinct, Elder Goose? It looks like it to me.
Gonna hurt! Not done yet! Last one! Stay down! This is over! Nailed it! Here you go!
Might want to look up.
I'm up! Just fucking die!
Sheesh. Yeah, I know it's the people who made Killer Instinct that made it. That's why I say it looks like the punches. It looks like Killer Instinct if you played it. Yeah, I played it. Killer Instinct is just something about the animations. We'll see. I'll wait till we get hands on it. Hands-on time with it. Why is it showing me my own fucking stream? Shout out to the 700 we got in here. Who? Look at that shit. We got almost 700 people in here. We don't even got 300 likes, bro. We only got 300. That means there's been at least 1,000 plus people watching. Hit the fucking like button. Darkwing has a separate comic. No. His first appearance. There's a cover with him and Mark on the cover of his first appearance. They all have a cover. First appearances on covers. But hit the fucking like button, YouTube. All right, bro. Do you think Mind's Eye gonna win Game of the Year? You know it. Don't know if y'all seen this yet. What's this? Ninja Gaiden first on hands impressions. I don't know if I saw this.
Does Ninja Gaiden still work in 2025 in a world where Souls-likes dominate the high-skill action game subgenre? I played Ninja Gaiden 4 for the first time last weekend, and my answer is unequivocally...
Yeah, I've seen the Sonic Race game. I think it looks good.
1000%. Ninja Gaiden not only still works in 2025,
yeah, I haven't seen this,
but it is a high-speed, stylish breath of fresh air. It was my favorite thing I played amongst all the games I covered at this past weekend's various showcases.
Hey.
As someone who considers Ninja Gaiden Black the finest action
I got that
game
Invincible
ever
and
made,
Spider-Man cover. Slight flex. Like that you might want to get graded. That's worth money. This nigga in the YouTube chat said, TBH got gray hair now. Heartbreak emoji. Why does that break your heart, bro? I'll be 35 in August, bro. Yes, I have gray hair in my build. But guess what? My girl love it. I'm a silver fox. Let me be, chat. It's wisdom. It's wisdom.
Hands-on time with Ninja Gaiden 4 isn't remotely enough to make a judgment.
He said, I don't know why that's so funny. What you need to ask is why some of your favorite content creators are my age. They in their 30s, but they still out here fucking these hoes and shit. That's what y'all need to ask. Why niggas not acting their age? Huh? Yeah, he devastated. Gray hair over balding. Yeah, I let it rock. It has become more pronounced. I got a lot more grays, but it's okay. I don't care.
And still challenge me in the process.
And the Battle Beast first appearance on the same day. Oh, and that's crazy.
Good start in terms of dialing in that ever so special Ninja Gaiden feeling as Platinum Games takes the lead with Team Ninja guiding them. The game is fast, said Platinum Games producer and director Yuji Nakao. We wanted to make sure it feels like a modernized high-speed game while staying true to what Ninja Gaiden is.
Ain't no wrong with
he
the
added,
with the salt
we
and
are
peppers.
going against the trend, meaning, of course, Souls-likes. I played as young Raven Clan member Yakumo in Chapter 1, which isn't the very beginning of the campaign. That honor goes to a tutorial section, but for all intents and purposes, it is. It's set well after Ninja Gaiden 3. Shh, we don't talk about that one. In a near-future Tokyo amidst the return of the Dark Dragon.
But we're still far enough.
He must have been zoomed. All right, y'all, stop spamming fucking heartbreak emojis. Nah, he wasn't zoomed in. I think he's referencing my Instagram, because on my Instagram, you can see, I posted a video on my IG story. You can see my face closer. You can see like the right side of my beard is gray. I think that's what he's referencing. I don't think he zoomed in on the stream. Oh shit.
Too strong yet.
Chat, women love men with gray hair. Embrace it. Be a silver fox.
But I can't wait to do so. I didn't mind too much in my
breaking my heart.
So fun as Yakumo. See, Yakumo has some of Ryu's classic tricks. Izuna drop anyone? While also unleashing his own in the form of Blood Raven attacks.
Blood Ravens!
By holding the left trigger and then pressing X or Y. These are large area of effect offensive maneuvers that take longer to wind up and execute. It was my old habits and not being quick enough to adopt these new moves that doomed me in the large encounter near the end of my 25-minute hands-on session.
You hear that, chat? He said get good. He didn't blame the game. So we don't have to lower the difficulty like Liza Peen.
And I won't make the same mistake next time.
Trial and error.
And unfortunately, it means I didn't get to face off against the Chapter 1 boss, who you can see in action here.
Bring it.
If you've played Ninja Gaiden games before,
That sword is fire.
you
Rivers
should
of
feel
blood.
pretty comfortable right away, even though there is certainly plenty of new stuff to learn and get used to. Tapping right trigger at the right moment to block an incoming attack and set up a counter, wall running and tapping Y to take the head off of a low-level enemy, holding Y with blood
Design also
essence,
got easier.
seemingly in
Say it
place
ain't
of
so.
Ninpo, at least for Yakumo, still uncollected on the battlefield after your previous kill, so you can use them to power an ultimate technique on the foe still alive in front of you.
This is the brand new one? Yeah, this is Ninja Gaiden 4.
Oh, and don't forget to assassinate enemies quietly when you get a chance.
See that Assassin's Creed auto kill.
Ninja Gaiden 4 feels faster than ever.
They're quick.
Even Yakumo's running speed feels faster than Ryu's did in the older games. It's also somehow even
This man really got Rivers of Blood. That's funny.
Things
They definitely been playing Elden Ring.
in Ninja Gaiden 2, but here the crimson fountains spray every which way, constantly coating Yakumo in a carry-like coating of plasma.
That's a crazy edit.
Arterial spray gets everywhere when slicing and dicing a handful of foes. It's like a vampire's
Game Pass too.
there.
Shout out to Fake Hawaiian with the sub. I'm not
Now let's all sit back and watch this awesome sequence for the next minute and a half or so, which I remind you again is only from the first proper level of the game.
Sauce it up. The parry looks satisfying. You talking about Kazaa, first Berserker? Jeff Raff. What up, Nuki? I ain't gonna hold you. I thought the way he described this clip, I thought he was about to pull off a sick combo. This nigga struggling. I thought you was about to show me something. Like, this was alright. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's good for IGN, I guess. I was waiting for like an S tier combo.
Oh, and here's more good news.
Like, he felt him. Oh, and by the way, he felt that.
It's certainly evolved over the years, but thankfully in 2025, it no longer seems to be a detriment or distraction to the player. Certainly a lot more time will be needed to verify this initial impression, but the camera didn't annoy me once in my entire hands-on session. Difficulty modes, meanwhile, can be adjusted on the fly if, say, you're playing on hard and want to drop it to normal for a particularly tough boss.
For a journalist, that's impressive. Yeah, that's pretty good
Easy mode is
for a
here.
journalist.
It's called Hero Mode, but I didn't get to test it out to see just how forgiving, or not, it might be. I spent my time on normal difficulty. Also, baked into normal at least, and presumably Hero as well, but I'm not sure about hard yet, is a feature that offers you a helpful item if you failed a particular encounter a few times. On that
You get an Obama bailout if you die 3 times.
new attacks into, I was given a large healing elixir to help me on my next attempt.
Never heard somebody be so proud to be a fucking scrub. Like,
Ninja Gaiden 4's check
I was getting my ass beat, but he gave me an elixir, so
point
here's your
system
gameplay.
now takes some stress out of trying to find a save
Man,
point
turn that shit off for
health
me.
and supplies. A red-eyed raven can also be approached, which triggers a visit from a friend who can unlock combat skills in exchange for the in-game currency you've
I
accumulated.
appreciate you drooling on me. That's
You can
weird,
also
bro.
go into a practice mode from here too that lets you get familiar with your moves, which I didn't waste time doing during my short demo.
Too good for practice, huh?
And
shit,
yes,
Mickey.
there are collectibles to look for as well. They're called Gordies, and they're little adorable creatures that you have to complete a quick time event sequence in order to secure. I found one Gordie in Chapter 1, and it was only 2 rapid succession button taps to bag it.
God damn it, Gordy.
We'll see if the QTEs get more complicated and
I got it, nigga.
into the campaign.
Grocery
instead.
bag.
I'm not sure yet if collecting them will yield any sort of greater reward. I'll be honest, I came into my first hands-on session with Ninja Gaiden 4 with
Yo, that phrase sounded crazy if he would have stopped mid-sentence. He said, I'm not gonna lie, I came in my hand. Whoa.
extremely high expectations. If Platinum Games and Team Ninja screwed this
Like,
up,
why did you come in your hand? Like,
very vocal about it as a 20-year fan of the series.
it was just so much emphasis on that came.
They seem to be on the right.
I didn't want to be challenged. Don't worry, I will.
If they don't,
I heard
the
it.
series is probably dead forever. But I was smiling the entire time.
Now that was saucy.
Ninja Gaiden 4, even when I got killed. Its need for combat speed is matched by its sense of style, and all I want to do right now is play more Ninja Gaiden 4.
Not gonna lie, this is sounding like a game of the year contender potentially, bro. We still got this. Ghost of Yote. Oh my god.
Year of the Ninja
Outer Worlds
might
2.
truly be magical. Between the excellent Ninja Gaiden 2 Black earlier this year, the extremely promising Ninja Gaiden Ragebound that we also just
Yeah, Wu Chang.
Sega's seemingly focused 2D revival of Shinobi, and the biggest one of them
That
all,
looks kind of fire.
Platinum Games Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm as optimistic as ever that they're gonna nail this when it, Izuna, drops on October 21st.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Remake made me a fan. I'm on 3 now. I see what people are talking
Previews
about.
of the coolest upcoming games, don't miss our recent looks at Ninja Gaiden Ragebound and Holston. And
I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna get this. Well, I'm not buying it because I got Game Pass, but I was getting this game regardless. But this shit look fire. This is what Assassin's Creed should have been. I disagree. Because this is an action game with some stealth elements. Assassin's Creed is more of a stealth game with action elements. Like they're like the opposite of one another. So I disagree. Yeah, it's gonna be on Game Pass. All right, I'm ready to get on Expedition 33. Also, I need to feed him too, so I'm gonna boot up the game. We're all missing Tenchu. Tenchu was a PlayStation classic. I came in my hand.